Any metrics that either of you pay attention to? You're kind of on the opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to running, because you're almost the longest distance and almost the shortest distance. So do you use metrics for that?
Oh, you can start first. I mean, you have a lot of metrics.
Well, I used to.
Okay.
I used to, but at this point, I really, and I guess this was over 2 years. I mean, last year I had cancer and I had my kidney taken out, and it's all good. They got it. It was contained, but after that, now I don't even really run with a watch, and I don't care. And even when I do New York Marathon, I did New York Marathon in November, and I did a half in Chile at the Burlington thing in February. And in none of those things. So at this point, I don't want, and this is just me, different people are, but for me, my sole metric, am I running with grace? Do I feel human? Do I feel okay? And can I speed up at the end? I would,
finish strong.
That's all it is. I don't need to, I don't compete against like the young me. And I feel like I can, and I go off. I don't even really come in. I mean, I know which pace group I want to sort of be around, and I always run it conservatively. Like,
sure.
I'm not her who, I'm not doing that to compete for my country and to get a slot on the Olympics team at all. I'm an old man with kids. I'm like, I want to,
very young, Ben.
I'm doing this.
The same.
A young man with kids.
But I'm doing this because I want to be healthy and I want to stay active. I'm doing this because I love it. I love the community. I love the people. I want to feel good. I want to look good. I want to enjoy myself. And I just want to, and that is enough for me. That is enough for me. So that's my metric.
So no metrics other than how you feel, which is great.
No metrics.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
And that's my metric.
My mom actually shares a really similar philosophy. She's my coach now, and she actually will start my session always with, how do you feel? And she will adapt my workout accordingly. But we do have to, as you just mentioned, be aware that if I'm, for example, aiming for the World Championships in September, we do have to hit a certain time.
Sure.
But I love how, I think, again, where we have really similar approaches is like, I'm not going to go into every single practice until September focusing on a time. That's good. That's insane. Like I'm going to go crazy every night thinking, did I run this? So there will be workouts. For example, I'll have like block speed workouts where my intention is to get out so explosively. We're not timing those.
Right.
We're not timing those. I know some people get really technical. They'll have the belts, they'll have the cones and the beeps and everything. And that's fantastic. But I'm not a 60-meter runner. I'm a 400, 200-meter runner. So as long as I know the shift mentally, and when I tell myself, oh, you're running a 30 right now, that's the metric for me. It's like, I get a little bit more stiff at the line, I'm going to go, I'm going to kind of breathe in and then I explode. So that's going to feel different than, okay, I have repeat 300s because I'm not even in that position. But for numbers, I will for sure make sure that I hit race pace probably 2 weeks out from a race. Because then I know, great,
you're going to be okay.
I'm going to be okay. But again, I love this theme of like just really the awareness of how I feel for a workout. And that's going to help me even just in a meet, because let's say we all get it, the nerves, right? And that clouds a lot. So sometimes what I'll notice is like my legs start to feel a little bit heavier. I start to get it more in my head and I'm thinking about everything. Like I can literally feel my fingertips and then I have to go, wait, how are you really feeling? Body's fine. And I just go with that because I know that obviously if I had a hard workout and it wasn't at a meet, I'd be cool. I'd be chilling. I go, yeah, I know I got a hot 300, but I wouldn't start to think back about like, oh my gosh, which sock am I wearing? Like, no. So it's trying to kind of take away all of those heightened sensations and then just kind of go back to, I know I hit my times last week. I know I feel light. I think that's the biggest thing too is, again, I used to lift so heavy that I would go into meets tired.
Right.
I was so fried. Just my nervous system was shot because I remember my old training program with my old coach. I would go to meets and I would go to a camp, let's say. And on Tuesday, I would do an insanely hard workout. And then the Friday of the meet. So I'm racing the next day. I was doing like a 180 all out. And I remember feeling bad if I didn't go fast. And already that's not setting me up well for a race the next day because I'm thinking, oh no, I didn't hit that time. Or maybe I did hit that time, but now I feel really tired. It was like way too much going on. I should go into a meet feeling like blank.
Relax.
I should watch a movie and be laughing because I know that for the past 2 weeks I did the work. So that's what I have now with my mom.